So it's time to start ripping out this old interior. Hopefully with a bit of luck the front seats should come out nice and easy. A couple of bolts on the back, a couple of bolts on the front. These I think have bolts in somewhere. Back comes out, bottom comes out as one, backs come out as one, but a bit wobbly. Then we can do the door cards and that afterwards. The centre console needs to come out as well. It's obviously grubby and I've got to replace it with the heated seat switches anyway. So without further ado, do I actually need to disconnect anything for the seat, for any airbags? There's no airbag in the seat, so the only electrics on the seat will be for the tensioner. So I can just go ahead and start disconnecting that. Disconnect the battery by all means, just to save any complications later down the line, and then we'll go ahead and start taking the seats 14mm socket, one off, two off, one. The seat's already loose, felt it move. Plugs. So this is for the tensioner, nice little snot rag there. That should be for the heated seat, I think, I hope. There we go. So this side will be exactly the same with the exception of another plug, because it's got electric movement on it. So one out. It covers on this side, that's interesting. Off and off. Save that, save that. If we get in there, you're going to see the same sort of plugs and a lighter. In fact, there's two plugs connected there and another one disconnected. Look, so that one disconnected is definitely for the heated seat, which is the same as the passenger side. That's for the tensioner, I think, or it's for the electrics, can't see from here. And then there's another one. So it goes to show you the one that we do have on the passenger side is for the heated seat. So that'll be a nice little improvement when I fit them. There we go. Well, I've got something more comfortable to sit on to do this now and take this out. There's probably some screws there. Oh, no. Is there some screws? There's got to be some screws somewhere. Ah, there we go. There's two screws. I would have thought there'd be some more, but who knows? I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So I'm going to get a screwdriver and get them two screws out, and then we'll go from there, really. So this head unit has two type C's and an aux lead, which obviously is fed into this unit. Just pulling them out the bottom through the hole that was made for them. I'm going to have to replicate that on the new one. If I lift it up now, see how someone's made a hole there. I have to replicate that. So if I just disconnect this plug for the cigarette lighter. So I had to push down, sorry, I'll rephrase that. I had to pull up, and then push the back down to unhook off of there. And then it came off, and I've literally just chucked it out of the car. You can see the hook probably hanging out the bottom. That actually hooks into there. I have replacement ones of these bolsters, which is good. I just found out that the seats recline. I have to press that and push at the same time, but they actually go back as well as forwards, which is interesting. But now I need to somehow figure out how we disconnect these. There's a bolt there, bolts there, bolt there, and these need to come off as well. We need to unbolt the seat belts as well, because obviously they go through it, and I've got replacement ones of these in leather. So I'll pull them off, because I think that's the right thing to do. You can see there how they recline, look. It's very cool, it's very clever. Pull them off somehow, and unbolt this bad boy, and that's the seats out. So this side is off and out. Oh, it's not. No. There we go. So this is obviously the back of the one I took out, and you can see you got a plug here. It goes into there, goes inside this shell. And I can only assume it comes up here to release this. Now, I don't know if there's an option that this can come out, so I'm gonna have a look at that, and I can just feed the wire down, or if I have to like reskin the whole seat. Don't know, but kind of want it done right because it's my daily and I want everything to work as it should. So I'm now going to investigate if I can do this. So I've peeled back some of this cover. I had to break a couple of little rings that hold the skin on, the top layer on. I can always tie wrap them back on. There's this little motor thing, look. That's what undoes these. But I don't think I can unbolt it or unscrew it and screw it into the other one because there's quite a lot of gubbins with it. So I'm going to just look at how easy this cover comes off. And if I can just take the cover off, I'll just reskin the two. And then I'll have this frame, but with... I decided to just start ripping into this interior because it was the mounting that I needed on the other seat were not there for the screw holes for their motors. So I just decided to remove this seat cover and reupholster it with the leather one. It's putting up a little bit of a fight, but nothing we can't handle here. A couple more of these little rings. There's one lot. I'll replace all these rings with tie wraps, of course. With it being Japanese, it's just a done thing. But I nearly have it all off. Just the armresty bit now. In fact, it is all off except for the armrest. If I unscrew that and that, it will then slide out because of how it's attached to the... I wonder if anyone's ever done this before, but I want electric leather seats and I want electric folding leather seats because why not? Yes, look, I was right. Come on. Well, may have broke the plastic tang, but we'll figure that out because I've got another armrest. I'll just be careful when I take the other one off. Off you come. Another thing there, look. Another one there. Oh, we're off. We're off. Right. Now time to do this for the leather one, but a little bit more careful. This one only has one prong. That one has two prongs. I now figure out why. Because the second prong connects onto that spring. So then when you pull the button here, the spring action pulls the seat down. So we're going to get that working, but the next thing I need to do is to remove the leather off of the seat. That means I need to take everything out carefully, undo all the clips like I did on the other seat, and then hopefully skin this one. It's very cold, but yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this side first. So once I take all these rings out, I'm going to have to find some other method of attaching all this back together. So what I'm going to actually use is tie wraps. Got some small tie wraps. They will fit in nicely. Make sure there's no sharp edges. Right, so that can pull back, that can peel back. It's just stuck. Oh, watch now. So where these grooves are, that's where the wires run inside the foam, and there'll be some more of those clips that you just seen me undo. So there's the wire inside the seat. That's the wire on the cover, wire on the seat. I need to not pull this back, I need to break that wire there. Ah, just like I did there. What a snoob. I might have pulled it out a bit too much as well. Well, is what you do when you try and do things yourself. Yeah, I pulled the freaking whole wire out, look. To be fair, this one doesn't matter as much as the foam one there, because I'm not using this one. So, might have got a free pass there. Right, so it should be able to come up and over the top now. Oh, I got this plastic cover on here. This, I learnt on the other seat, has got some plastic clips under there, like that. I might need them for the other seat. I'd already undone this once, but they popped in. Right, there we go. Then you've got these little metal tabs here. They will just bend up. Like so. Perfect tool. Drop that down. And again. And again. Right, and now we can concentrate on that side. These I do think come out, but I don't really know how. So I did a thing. There we are, not had to pull them out. Now I have a lovely leather skin to go on that seat. So in theory now, I should be able to feed this on. And I'm going to start at the top, because I finished at the top on the last one. So I'm going to take them out for now, save them. Pull that down like that. Then actually, it's already starting to get into place. So I'm going to make little tie wraps, and I can peel this bit back. We can start to try and tie wrap the ones that will tie wrap to the bars. Take that off. So we have a tie wrap around the bar. Granted, this is the one that obviously I damaged, but you live and learn. 20-year-old seats, and I'm not an upholsterer. And then we'll move on to the next one. But before I do the next one, I need to make sure I can actually reach these. Notice how this leather has got both holes in. So it's like it was designed to go on these seats. Because I didn't make that hole. Same again. Down. Under. And through. So then we can attach that one around there. Super. What we've got to do around here, just pull it around tight. Nice, nice. Things are already started to find its holes, look. So that wire just hangs out the bottom. These sides, obviously, I'll take that out for now because that shouldn't have gone in. If we'll put these in, tie wrap them to that, tie wrap that to that, that'll pull the sides tight, and then we're getting somewhere. Right, so let's click this bit in. Oh no, I forgot this bit, haven't I? This might be slightly more difficult. There, push that in, them clipped in. We just have this to clip into there now, which, oh, into there like that, like a glove, look. And then we just need our plasticky clippy thing and the two white clippy things. So there you go. Somewhat like this. Put that out of the way. And it just slots in. Where's these ones? Oh, where's the headrest? I don't think, oh. That one clearly goes there, you can see with the indentation. So like that. Let me put a headrest in. And then, last but not least, where on earth is it? I don't know where it is, the clippy bit, which we can do at the end. But look at this, we've now got JDM goodness on UK leather. And it actually looks good. So what we have here is the UK spec leather one, and obviously the JDM spec cloth one. Now this has this lovely hole cut out for pressing the buttons. I can actually see on the camera the cutout shape of where the hole is. So now I don't know whether to try and give it a go cutting the hole out or just retrimming it. We have trimmed it off without damaging anything. Bloody hellfire. It's not bad. But until I actually test fit it on the car, there's not much else I can do with that one. So same again on this one. There's two, both cut out now. So there is an A. I wonder if the A means something. I don't know. I'm very reluctant to start cutting into the leather until I actually know. But I do know now that these will actually fit on the car and just cover up them holes perfectly. Because obviously this stopped it from actually fitting. So I know they'll now fit. I just then need to work out where the clips are and cut out the leather. So the next step for that one will be to cut them out on the car. So last night in the comfort of my living room, I pulled off the leather off the UK one. And I've put it onto the Japanese spec one. As you can see, the cable's hanging out ready. Already filmed doing it on the other half, so I didn't think I needed to film it on that one. Process was the same, the only difference was I had 2 screws for an armrest. That's it, it was just bigger. Now, I need to get it back in the car, and I just need to sort out the spring for that side. And then we can actually get it all back together, and job's good and job done. That's a big bird. Effectively, all we've got to do now is the reverse of what we've just done. So we're putting stuff in. So I took that out before the back, didn't I? Yeah, it's probably best putting that in first. Yeah! Well, that's not on. And down we go. There we go. The leather backs are in. Oh God. Oh God. Oh. Who needs a gym? Well, I do, I'm fat, but oh God. Next to it, a seat. We'll do the driver's seat next because that makes my car drivable. Because the passenger seat, we're gonna have to do a little bit of electrics for it. First off, a rest and a drink. I just want to jump in the middle of this video. Hopefully there are some people still watching at this point in the video with a giveaway. I have some lovely Bluudys garage lanyards, and I will pick one random winner from the comments. All you have to do to enter is obviously make sure you're subscribed, but comment hashtag Steve the Subaru, and if you do you will enter, and in a week's time I will pick one random lucky winner and I'll get in contact with you somehow, and yeah, I'll get you a lanyard posted to you. Off of our old front seats, I need the clicker, seatbelt clicker, tensioner, or retensioner, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, because it has its plug as that as well, all attached. My new seats do not come with this. So I'll take that off of there. And then go and add it onto the new seat. I'm back. And that was a T50, if anyone wondered what it was. But that's good, that's now on there. That gives me this to plug in as well. I don't know if I feed it behind or under or what it does, but it has to get clicked in. So we've got a plug for the tensioner for in case you have an accident. This seat does have airbags, but my car does not have the wiring for it and it's been cut off anyway, which is fine. Power for the motors, power for the heated seats. Obviously the plugs are there. I've undone the tape because the tape was holding the ones together. So at least we're going to drop the seat in now and put its bolts in. Motor in. Oh yeah, I connected the battery back on as well. Which helps, because now I can see the bolt holes. Right, get me gun, get me bolts. So I'll line the two front ones up. Not going to do them all the way in just yet. Back off a smidge. Right, I'll line the back two up, and then we can bolt everything up nicely then. And there we have one dirty bit of leather seat. That's got the passenger side to install now, but that requires a little bit of finicking with some wiring. Anyway, next step. So the armrest, a nice new shiny armrest, which has the heated seat buttons here, obviously needs to get installed. But the wiring for the heated, the wire for the electric motors on the passenger side does not exist. We've got the one for the seat belt and we have the one for the heated seat. There is no wiring on the loom anywhere for the motors. Now it's nice and easy because you only need two wires, which is obviously power and earth. And then it splits underneath the seat. It's cold, that. Splits underneath the seat to the relevant areas it needs to go for each motor to lift and move, all that sort of thing. Luckily, on the bottom of the passenger seat, it was cut off, so I've got the plug, and obviously I can cut back these wires. So I need to connect this to a bit of wire, run it under the carpet, up here, out the carpet at the top, and it's going to sit on the plug. So this is the plug for underneath the armrest. That's the main plug for the car. That's the plug for the heated seat scrolly wheel things. And then that is the one that goes to the cigarette lighter. So I'm going to tap into the cigarette lighter one because obviously it's a power and earth, it's on ignition as well. I think it could be permanent live, don't get me wrong, but it could be ignition. I have no idea. Either way, it's not connected to the car. So I'm going to tap into that, run a 3, maybe 4 foot section piece of cable, connect it onto that, and then I'll hide it away, and then there we go. I'll have the electric power for the seat. So I've got loads of different connections. I've got bullet connections, I've got my wire, stripper cutters, whatever you want to freaking call them. Yeah, so I'm going to quickly make that up. And I also have a drill with a big ass drill bit to drill the hole in the bottom, so I can then also run the wires for the head unit up into there as well. So I'm going to do that all at the same time, and hey presto, I kind of put the seat in and the electrics will work. Then I can actually test the heated seat. Oh, heated seats. Tomorrow is the day I go to a track day as well, so I need to get this done. Okay, so we have wrong plug, connected to bullet connectors to the new bit of wiring, comes up through the carpet, out here. I made it longer than I need to because it's always a good thing. Bullet connectors on there, and then on the little patch loomy bit, you can see that we have connected bullet connectors into the cigarette lighter there. So I don't know if the cigarette lighter, as I mentioned before, is ignition live or if it's permanent live. Either way, you're going to be able to move the seat whether it's connected, well, sorry, whether the battery's off if it's permanent live, or you just have to put the ignition on and the seat will move. If it's ignition live, permanent live, yeah, whichever way, you know what I mean. So I kind of need to get the seat in, but I'm going to drill the armrest, put the armrest in. I've put black to black, red to red, so theoretically the power should be the right way, but with the bullet connectors, if somehow it is the wrong polarity, I could pop them off and spin around, but I'm pretty confident it won't be. So I'm going to get the armrest ready, put the armrest in. Do I do that? Yeah, no. I'm going to get the armrest ready, get the seat in, then do the armrest last, just in case I need to do something, you know what I mean? Super, right, let's do that. Probably should do a pilot hole. So I'm going to do a pilot hole with a 13mm hole, because why not? Who needs a pilot hole? Oh, I need to take that out though, come on. Super! Right, that's that bit done. That's that ready now. I'm just going to put the little patch loom on and then get the seat. I have learnt my lesson from the other seat and I've already pulled off the seat belt from the other one. Now time to get it in the car. We need to collect all these plugs up now. So, if I can do it from behind. No, I'll probably have to do it from the front. Right, the 3 plugs connected to the bottom of the seat. Let's go. So, seat belt is that one. The heated seat is this one. So I'll have to plug that in as I lower it. No, it's not. That's the motor seat. That's that one, sorry. Apologies. Done that one. Where's the heated seat? Oh, it's the blue one. It's hanging down. That. Plug into there, like so. And I'm just going to tuck everything up, lower the seat down, get it bolted in. So, I have to turn the ignition on, because it is an ignition live. I've quickly just wired everything in. We have an electric seat, which is superb, but I needed to plug it in to move it all the way back to get the front bolts in before I tighten everything up fully. Super, let's get my bolts in now. I have 2 electric seats that hopefully are heated. We'll cross that bridge shortly. So we're bolted back in place. I didn't show you bolting it all in because obviously we've already done it once in this video, but what I've now got is this wire that goes back to this plug. And obviously at one point in the video I had no idea what it was for. Now I do. I do that one, I've got the other one as well, and because I've got the spring connected, oh yes! I did a thing! I ain't connected that plug yet. I did a thing and it works. So happy. So happy. Just got to get it all tidied up and put the bolster thing back in now. I have just got my heated seats working. And it was so simple. I was missing a relay. Now, I don't have the relay I need, so I borrowed one. And it works. It works. So, I want to show you my phone screen in a way where you can actually see it. So, we're looking at, not that woman, that is a fuse box and relay board that is down here, hidden in all this jumble mess. If I scroll back down to this bit, these are the relays. Number 8 is heated seats. Number 8 is that bottom right one, or top right one. It's actually this way up. Right, it's turning around. It's actually, the right hand side is actually to the top. And number 8 was missing. Now, number 7 is heated windshield, and 6 is heated mirrors. So at the moment I don't need the heated windshield function. So I've borrowed that relay and I've fitted it in the heated seat section. Now, I'm not sure what you can see on camera, but you'll see some grey relays. Effectively, I've moved one up into the one that was missing. And if I put the ignition on, where's the keys? Lost the keys, lost the car keys. Not good when you're filming. There's the right car key. Put the ignition on. And then, look, I could turn them on. And I get a lovely heated bum and a heated back. So, heated seats, working. Got the door cards to install now. Now, we have nice new shiny door cards. The reason why we're swapping them is that this is cloth. It's in really good condition, don't get me wrong, but it's cloth. And the new ones are leather. So we're just gonna pull off this door handle because it pulls off, releases 2 screws, and then I think everything else, by looking at the other door cards, clips in. Pull it off, undo the plug down there, and I'll probably swap out this light because obviously it's nice and bright. There are bulbs with the other ones, but they're the normal standard tangy yellowy ones, so we'll swap them out. We'll save this little air freshener because it's an air freshener. Right, let's get the headband on for the camera and let's start swapping. So with a bit of luck we can pry all this off like so. Leaves me a screw in there that you can't see, which is a posit, and a screw there which you can see. There is the other screw. I have forgot one more, either clip or screw. That pries out of there. Another screw. Lift off. There we go. So we need to disconnect the switch. Not the switch. Cable down there for the light. We've got the wires that go to the door mechanism, the door handle, door release. One, two, messing around. Oh, hang on, how easy is it to do? Oh, actually, yeah, the cable was freaking a lot easier to do. So we need to remember, white one goes for the lock, black one goes for the handle. So white one goes there for the lock, black one goes for the handle. So this is the new one. As you can see, it's got this leather insert, a little mark there. This one actually looks generally in good nick. It's just, it's cloth, and I don't think the leather and the cloth is interchangeable. No, because it's melted in. And I ain't unmelting it, so we're gonna put this one in. Are the switches the same? Yeah, that silver probably looks actually a little bit better than that one, because this is quite worn. So this actually came out of a 60,000 mile car. This has obviously got 120,000 kilometers / miles on it. So yeah, either or. Need to clip that in a bit. Super. Right, let's start getting this one put in. So now we are doing the reverse. So white one, which is the lock mechanism, goes into there. Black one, which is the door release mechanism, as in for the actual silver handle, in there. That's actually really easy. I don't know why I didn't do that to start with. We've got all of our clips in place, like so. Just need to attach the plugs into the switches, and we'll do the big one there, and this little one. I have no idea now what it does. That frees that up. We can then hook it on the door. Now we've done the driver's door, we just need to do the other 3 doors, and that's it. All the door cards are on, and the interior is back together. So that one quickly in there, and line this hole up as I cannot see it. Yeah, it's definitely that way around. There we go. Right, just the test now. Key in the ignition. I tell you what, is it going to start? It did start. They want a lot of power there, won't they? But we're all good. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. So just a quick wrap up. What we have done is I have installed UK leather spec front seats with heated elements and electronic both sides, and obviously we've wired in so they both work. And then in the back I have retrimmed the JDM rear bench with the UK spec leather and trimmed the bolsters, so it allows me to keep the reclining function of the rear bench as well as the electronic drop down buttons that work, because they did not come in the UK leather. So now I have the JDM goodness, but I have a nice warm bum of the UK leather. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, Nick and Paul. Thank you for your support. If you want to see more videos on the Subaru, make sure you obviously subscribe and press that notification for when the new content comes out. And I will see you very soon in another video. Take care everyone. Goodbye.